You ready?
Yeah.
They pop up.
I call South Redford Board of Education together at
6:30.
6:30, and we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item on the agenda is the roll call. Mr. Secretary, would you call the rolls?
Anthony Johnson,
Present.
Lori Hicks,
Present.
Amanda Flesher,
Present.
Joel Flesher, absent. We have Ms. Misha Early,
Present.
Daniel Winston, I am here, and we have Ms. Shirley Tolliver.
Present. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is approval of agenda. Are there any corrections to the agenda? There are none. The agenda will be as written. Next item on the agenda is Superintendent's Communications. Mr. Bob.
Thank you, Madam President. At this time, I would like to recognize the following groups' coordinated efforts for last week's exceptional new teacher training. Ms. Eliza Nagelhout, Assistant Superintendent Mr. James Kinsey, Curriculum Instruction and Assessment Director Ms. Amy Davidson, as well as Ebony Henderson from the Human Resources Department, as well as our new Technology Coordinator, Mr. Jonathan Turner. Their outstanding efforts made last week's new teacher training simply exceptional. And I would also like to recognize the outstanding efforts of our teacher mentors for their servant leadership. And as you know, with our strategic plan, we do what we can to try to lift future leadership opportunities within the district, which we're going to talk a lot about this evening. Miss Jessica Jascott from Pierce Middle School, Miss Winona Wazerski from Pierce Middle School, Shantae McClendon, Shantez Kimling Mackey from Pierce, Aaron Ferris from Thurston High School, Rachel Wicker, she's district behavior coach, as the board knows from our most recent board meeting, Dr. Victor Chen from Thurston High School, as well as Heather Bardis. And in many ways, tonight is the culmination of recognizing the work of our outstanding Assistant Superintendent, Mr. James Kinsey, as well as all the staff that had the opportunity to serve on our interview panels for these fine individuals that you see here in the audience tonight, which we'll be getting to with the board's business this evening at hand in just a moment. And so it's thanks to their contributions over the course of the past several months and their willingness to serve on these interview panels, as well as facilitate, that we know that it's the quality of educators that we put in front of our students that makes the greatest difference in the lives of those that we have the opportunity to serve. And so certainly as we travel through tonight's agenda, you'll see that embedded. And so many thanks to the teacher mentors that were also willing to give up their time in support to our newest hires to the South Redford School District. And so hats off to all of them. Additionally, I would like to recognize the relentless enrollment efforts of our very own enrollment coordinator, Miss Angela Naylor, Mr. Matt Daly, and Rory Hughes for all of their hard work in doing what we can to enroll new families as well as existing families to the various offerings that we have here in the district. So much appreciation to the three of them. And then a friendly reminder to the Board of Education that this Wednesday at 3 p.m. in the boardroom, the Michigan Association of School Boards Executive Director, Mr. Don Watroba, will be here in the district to recognize our very own president, Ms. Shirley Tolliver, with the Presidential Award from the Michigan Association of School Board this week for being a leader of learning. And so that occurs in the boardroom this Wednesday at 3 p.m. So just a friendly reminder to the Board of Education. So it's one of my favorite board meetings of the school year. And with that, Madam President, that would conclude my remarks this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Bob. Are there any board communications?
I have one.
Yes?
Since our last meeting, the committee on the operations orientation manual met. We went back over it and tried to figure out good way to break down the amount of pages.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Any other board member communications? I have one. I will be attending the Q, which is the Council of Urban Boards, School Boards, conference, and don't worry, I'm paying my own way.
Where's it at?
It's in Los Angeles.
Oh.
Yes, it's September the 11th through the 13th. I will be there.
You'll have to tell us how it feels to
I
walk
will.
around with all those armored guards.
I know. I know. Next item on the agenda is comments from the audience. Are there any? There are no comments. Next item on the agenda is Mr.
Is Mr. Kinsey going or Mr. Bob?
Mr. Kinsey is doing his thing.
My thing. Thank you, Madam President. So just a few short months ago, it seems like we just finished the school year. It's always a tough time at the end of the school year, especially here in South Redford, because South Redford is one of those places where people come and they stay for a period of time. But at the last meeting that we had in June, we had a lot of retirees. So that's a tough time for us because we lose a lot of good people. So it's a sad time for the district. So fast forward to today, this is an exciting time for the district because today we get to welcome in all of our new hires over the summer. So I have a list of people who I'd like to go through right now. I know most of them were able to attend, so just a couple of them were, but I'll still go through it. I want to read some information about those people. So first, I'm going to start with Miss Elise Flesland. I don't think she was able to make it tonight. But Miss Elise is going to be our kindergarten teacher over at Jefferson, replacing the infamous Miss Kathy Bastine. So she recently completed her year-long student teaching internship at Randolph Elementary in Livonia, where she taught first grade and special education, multi-age classrooms. She graduated from Michigan State University. With a dual certification in elementary education and learning disabilities K-12, maintaining Dean's List honors throughout college. She was a 4-year varsity athlete on Michigan State's Division of Women's Rowing Team, earning Big Ten academic honors and serving as team captain. In her free time, Elise enjoys running, reading, and spending time with family and friends, and believes in maintaining physical fitness to support both health and mental well-being. So welcome, Elise. Next, we do have Mr. Kurt Thompson. Mr. Kurt Thompson sitting right here in the front row. He will be one of our math teachers over at Pierce. So Kurt joins us with over 17 years of educational experience, most recently teaching 8th grade history and geography down in Clark County School District in Las Vegas. He's just moving back up here to Michigan.
Closer to family.
Closer to family. And Kurt has like every teaching certificate that you can name. He has them all.
That's all right.
And not only that, but also counseling. So he brings diverse experience from as a former school counselor, having developed comprehensive counseling programs at both junior high and elementary levels. He holds a master's degree in the School of Counseling from American Public University and a Bachelor of Education of Social Studies History from Slippery Rock University. I didn't think that existed, so I had to look it up. Slippery Rock University. Outside of education, Kurt enjoys reading books, 3D printing, and hiking. So welcome, Kurt.
That's all right.
Next, we have Miss Angela Sloan. We stole her from Westfield Charter Academy. She knows a few people. She knows one of our board members up here, Ms. Misha Early. She also knows our counselor over at Vandenberg. She comes highly recommended by both of them. So it was a steal for us. So over at Westfield, and as part of NHA, NHA does this these awards and things like that. So she earned, she served as a lead teacher, earned exemplary ratings, and also was Warrior of the Month on a number of occasions. She brings a unique business background as a former entrepreneur insurance agency owner, giving her valuable experience in management, training, and customer relations. She holds an MBA in business administration from the University of Phoenix. In her free time, Angela loves to read, travel, golf, and create lifelong memories with family and friends. So welcome,
All right.
Angela. Sitting next to Angela, we have Miss Carrie Huber. Angela teaches 5th grade over at Vandenberg. Miss Carrie Huber, she's gonna teach 1st grade for us over at Fisher.
All right.
So welcome, Carrie. She brings with her 12+ years of experience working with young children, most recently teaching kindergarten at Westfield Charter Academy. Give us our people. She previously spent 6 years as a lead preschool teacher at Jaffet School, where she created curriculum and implemented lessons for preschool-aged children. She holds a bachelor's degree in elementary education from the University of Phoenix and is also a WMU Bronco. Go Broncos.
That's all right.
Away from the classroom, Carrie enjoys spending time with her family, including her 3 grown children, and playing games and vacationing together. So welcome,
Right.
Carrie. Next, we have Miss Elizabeth Baxter. You guys sat in like order. She's going to be teaching social studies for us over at Pierce Middle School. Elizabeth is also fresh out of college. So Elizabeth, she has a bachelor's degree with secondary certification from the University of Michigan, graduating with university honors multiple times. She completed student teaching at Western High School and Huron High School, teaching U.S. history, geography, and parent-child psychology. She has experience as a program facilitator at Community Action Network, developing K-8 educational activities and supporting student academic and social emotional growth. In her spare time, Elizabeth enjoys to cozy days crocheting and getting out to enjoy new places, playing trivia, and spending time with her friends and family. Welcome, Elizabeth. Next, we have Miss Jennifer Shepard. I don't see her right now. All right. So Miss Jennifer Shepard, she's going to be teaching special education for us over at Jefferson. Is that her walking in? No, that's not her walking in. So she'll be teaching special education over at Jefferson. Now, before we hired Jennifer, I already knew Jennifer from way back because my wife was Jennifer's dean because they worked at the same school.
Okay.
So, and that particular principal is a good friend of mine, so he might not be happy with me because that was like his right hand for special education. So she's with South Redford now. So she also graduated from Thurston High School. So she has ties to the district already.
Good.
So she's been in special education with the NHA for over 10 years. She's served as a teacher, coach, and coordinator. She was recognized as the 2024 Teacher of Excellence finalist and maintained Dean's List honors throughout her academic career. She holds a master's in educational leadership from Grand Canyon University and a bachelor's in special education from Marygrove. Outside of teaching, now get this, she enjoys cleaning.
Wow.
And then watching movies and then spending time with her children and online shopping. So, you'll get to meet Jennifer. She's a hoot. Next, we have Miss Deanna Tillman. Is Deanna here? Okay, I don't see Deanna. Deanna also has ties to the district because her aunt is one of our great math teachers over at the high school, Miss Nicole Thomas. So she brings 4+ years of special education, most recently as a virtual resource teacher at Freeman Elementary School through Voco Vision. She'll be teaching special education, has a split where her time will be split between Pierce and also Fisher due to the high caseloads. She previously served 2 years as a middle school resource teacher at Ferndale Middle School, providing accommodations and IEP support. Deanna holds a bachelor's in elementary special education with an endorsement in cognitive impairment from Central Michigan University. In her free time, Deanna enjoys listening to audiobooks and podcasts, music, and spending quality time with her 2 daughters, husband, and close family and friends. So welcome, Deanna. Next, we have Dr. Charles Tenbrook. Is Mr. Tenbrook here? There he is, right here. So, Dr. Charles Tenbrook, he'll be teaching secondary science over at Thurston. So, interestingly enough, and I'll get to that in a minute, but Charles just came back from Alaska. So, Charles he's been in education for over 24 years, teaching science, most recently serving as a principal at North Slope Borough School District in Alaska.
Wow.
He holds a doctorate degree in educational leadership from Liberty University, graduated with a 4.0 in special honors, along with master's degrees and principal certification. Charles has taught all levels from middle school science to high school, with experience in biology, physics, earth science, and educational leadership. He was awarded Alaska Secondary Principal of the Year in 2024 and has successfully led school improvement initiatives, including professional learning communities and advanced class offerings. Away from work, Charles enjoys spending time with his wife, son, reading, exercising, watching football, and tackling DIY projects around the house. So welcome, Charles. Next to Charles, we have Mr. Vallely. Did I say it right the second time? Yeah, I struggle with that. All right, Vallely. Just think Valerie. That's how I got it. So Mr. Vallely will be teaching middle school social studies over at Pierce. He recently graduated with a Bachelor's of Arts in Social Studies from the University of Michigan Dearborn, graduating with a 3.73 GPA and completing student teaching at Salina Intermediate School. He has experience working with EduStaff as a substitute teacher. As a matter of fact, he was one of our subs over at Pierce just this past school year. He strongly believes in the transformative power of education, drawn from his own personal experience where education opened up new opportunities for him. His teaching philosophy focuses on helping students not learn just the material, but develop the ability to replicate, elaborate, and create with information they receive. In Kevin's free time, he enjoys reading, playing video games, watching movies, and restoring furniture. All right?
Oh.
Got some things around the
That's all
district.
right.
Welcome, Kevin. In the front row here, we have, do you like to go by Hugh or Patrick?
Patrick.
Okay, Patrick, all right. We have Patrick. Patrick, you may have seen him from last year because he started after we had someone left in our auto department last year. Patrick came in and started subbing for us in auto last year. So thank you for doing that for us. Well, now he's official. He's our official auto teacher over at Thurston.
All right.
He brings with us 30 plus years in engineering around automotive. He spent his career as a technical specialist and principal engineer with major automotive companies, including Land X Motors, Lordstown Motors, TRW Automotive. Patrick holds a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Maryland and has been in vehicle dynamics and has been a vehicle dynamics instructor for the Society of Automotive Engineers since 2006. He has published articles in Grassroots Motorsports magazine and holds multiple patents with his custom-built cars, winning awards at national automotive challenges. Outside of work, Patrick enjoys spending time with family, mountain biking, running home improvement projects, and cheering for the Detroit Red Wings. All right.
All right.
I lied about one thing.
Which one?
I don't really enjoy running.
Oh. I hear you. Welcome.
Thank you.
So speaking of Alaska, so it's
Yeah.
like we recruit from the same places. So we recruited in Alaska this year. Next, we have Dr. Felicia Forletta, who was also a principal in Alaska.
Wow.
So she brings with us, Dr. Forletta brings over 20 years of educational experience with nearly 10 years in administrative leadership roles, most recently serving as a state and federal programs coordinator at Michigan Virtual Academy. She previously served as a site administrator in Alaska's Lower Kuskokwim. That's it, right there. School district and high school principal at Advanced Technical Academy in Dearborn. Dr. Forletta holds a doctorate in educational leadership from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, along with a master's degree in educational administration and elementary education from the University of Detroit Mercy. She is passionate about building strong relationships with students and creating warm, inviting school communities that prepare students for college and career success. In her free time, she loves to travel and admits that work-life balance is an ongoing goal that she continues to strive towards. So Dr. Forletta will be working with our math department over at Pierce.
All right.
So welcome, Dr. Forletta. And next we have Ms. Diamond Jones. Is she here? All right. So Ms. Jones, she's a familiar face around here as she served as a paraprofessional, a substitute, and anything that needed to be done over at Vandenberg for a period of time. So she previously just completed she's part of a program right now, an alternative route to teaching program called Teach. So with that program, she's earned her teaching certificate, and now she'll be teaching in a third grade classroom over at Fisher Elementary. She also just completed a Bachelor of Arts in Business from Southern New Hampshire University. Her teaching philosophy centers on creating safe, structured environments where every student feels valued and supported, inspired by her own transformative educational experiences. Away from work, Diamond enjoys spending time with family, traveling, reading mysteries, watching educational documentaries, and scientific themes like quantum mechanics and string theory. So, you gotta talk to her about that. I wanted to ask her tonight. Next, we have Ms. Jenna Cossum. Ms. Jenna Cossum will be our speech and language pathologist over at Fisher Elementary. So Jenna brings with us over 2 years of experience with speech therapy. Most recently, she served as the speech pathologist at Walton Charter Academy, which is another NHA school. She previously worked as a speech pathologist, graduate assistant at Be Heard Speech Clinic, and as a registered behavior technician at Metro EHS. Jenna holds a master's degree in communication sciences and disorders from Eastern Michigan University with a minor in theater arts. One of her biggest accomplishments was introducing AACs, augmentive alternative communication devices, to help minimally verbal students dramatically improve their communication abilities. In her free time, Jenna enjoys reading, watching movies, going on hikes, kayaking, and discovering new food and coffee places in the area. So welcome to South Redford, Jenna. So for the minutes, if you could, Mr. Winston, I'd like it to be noted that one of our new candidates is a family member of mine. So accordingly, I disclose this relationship and recuse myself from all aspects of hiring, from the hiring process, and full compliance with board policy. So I made sure I had nothing to do with it. This person had to earn it on their own right. So that I believe they did.
I think I worked really hard to get her here myself. Back that up.
So that concludes, Madam President. So welcome. Thank you for being here.
Well,
Thank you.
Here's Sheila Madden, who will be,
Okay,
oh, can I?
you can.
So, just Sheila Madden, I wanted to introduce you to my new GSRP teacher. She has been with us for How many years, Sheila? 10? 10 years, plus her children went through the school, and I am very pleased to finally lock her into a position at Fisher as our new GSR lead teacher, so thank you, Sheila.
That concludes, Madam President.
All righty, okay. Do I have a board?
Madam President,
Yes.
I move the adoption of the following resolution.
Do I have a support?
Do we have a separate resolution on it for that, because it's under consent
For what?
for the new hires?
No, it's here.
Oh, it is.
It's under board. Yeah,
Yeah, it's under
So
consent
I,
agenda.
I move the
Yeah,
consent
they
agenda.
put- right,
I move it.
because it's all together.
Did we have any professional staff resignations?
Yes, we did.
That's the first page, sorry.
It's on here.
Okay.
Go to, you see it?
I'll support it.
Okay. It's been adopted by Mrs. Early and approved by Mrs. Hicks. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any nays, 0 nays, it's 6 ayes and 0 nays. Resolution adopted. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we will take a,
Madam President, if we
Yes.
may accomplish agenda item number 9, perhaps before the
Okay,
board's
we can.
recess,
okay, all right, we can do that.
if you would be okay with that.
Yes, you can do that.
Let's adjourn right now, still gotta make.
No, I don't even,
That's
oh,
right,
there
that's
she
better.
is. Okay, Mr. Bob, you may,
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President. An interview committee comprised of district administrators, teachers, and clerical staff reviewed applications for the position of principal at Jefferson Elementary School and held 4 rigorous rounds of interviews comprised of various candidates of both internal as well as external candidates. Based on the committee's recommendation, inclusive of my interview as well as the cabinet's interview with our candidate, I am pleased to recommend Ms. Kyla Page for the position of principal over at Jefferson Elementary School. Kyla has faithfully served as our elementary assistant principal for all 4 of our elementaries over the course of the past 3 years, as well as having served as our interim director of student services. Previously, Kyla served as a social worker over at Jefferson for a number of years, and during this time, she fostered great relationships with students, staff, the community, as well as greater relationships within the business community and the broader community at large as well. Kyla is a true go-getter who is always willing to take on responsibilities outside of whichever role that she serves in, and truly is an outstanding teammate, and she continually goes beyond the expectations that we have and hold for her. And so, Madam President and the Board of Education, audience members, it's for these reasons that there is zero reservation that Kyla is well positioned and well suited to serve as the next principal of Jefferson Elementary School. And with that, there is a resolution for board consideration this evening, Madam President.
do I have a board member willing to adopt the resolution?
I'll adopt the resolution.
I second.
It's been adopted by Mrs. Hicks and supported by Mrs. Early. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays, 0 nays, resolution adopted, 6 ayes, 0 nays. Congratulations. I call this meeting back to order at 7:20.
7:21.
Next item on the agenda is this consider SROPA contract. Mr. Bob.
Thank you, Madam President. The negotiating committees representing both the Board of Education as well as the South Redford Office Professionals Association, SROPA, have reached a tentative agreement to a proposed amendment to the master agreement between the South Redford School District and SROPA to be effective July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2028. The proposed amendment to the master agreement must formally be presented to the membership for vote and ratified by both the parties aforementioned. SROPA ratified the proposed amendment to the master agreement on August 15th, 2025. Madam President, there is a resolution attached for board consideration.
Do I have a board member willing to adopt the resolution? Do I have a support?
Support.
It's been adopted by Mrs. Hicks and supported by Mr. Jackson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? 0 nays, 6 ayes and 0 nays. Resolution adopted. Next item on the agenda, consider SREA contract. Mr. Bob.
Thank you, Madam President. The negotiating committees representing the Board of Education as well as the South Redford Education Association, the SREA, have also reached a tentative agreement to the proposed amendment to the master agreement between the South Redford School District and the SREA effective August 20th, 2025 through August 19th, 2027. The amendment to the master agreement must formally be presented to the membership for vote and ratified by both aforementioned parties. The SREA ratified the amendment of the master agreement on August 14th, 2025. We also have the SREA President, Mr. Bill Dyer, who's here this evening, as well as the Vice President, Ms. Amy Shilby, as well as the MEA UNISERV Director, Ms. Tanya Karpinski, who is here as well, that are joining us this evening. And with that, want to thank the efforts of both parties to get our tentative agreement. And Madam President, there is a resolution attached for board consideration this evening.
Thank you. Do I have a board member willing to adopt the resolution?
Madam President,
Yes.
move the adoption of the following resolution.
Support.
It's been adopted by Mrs. Early and supported by Mr. Johnson. All in favor?
Aye.
0 nays, 6 ayes, 0 nays. Resolution adopted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is comments from the audience.
We have one. Coach May has something to say.
Yes?
You want me to read the spiel, Madam President? Will you read the spiel?
Yes, you do.
Okay, just want to make sure. When addressing the board, please state your name, address, and affiliation. The board welcomes comments from the public and values the input of our stakeholders bring to the table. The president respectfully reminds all of us that this is not a forum for debate. The board may choose to ask clarifying questions regarding an expressed concern, but will not respond to the concern at the meeting. You can expect a timely response from the appropriate individual. Personal matters cannot and will not be discussed in this forum.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm
Coach, you have 3.5 minutes, sir. I'll let you know when your time is
John
up.
the clock?
Yes.
All right. My name is Coach Matt Fidel. Live at 9151 Salem, Redford. Is that all you need?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'm the football coach over at the high school here, and I just want to recognize it's gonna be tough. We had a coach last week pass away. Coach Bill Cohan. He coached here Coach Snell hired him in 1988, and he's been coaching here on and off since, but he's also the head wrestling coach. He coached me when I graduated here in 1990. And he's going to be sorely missed. I just wanted to shed some light on you guys, knowing what he's done for this school district and this school. You know, he retired from Ford, worked there 50 years, and he just retired. He decided to stay coaching because he loves the kids. He could have traveled, he could have went on vacation, but he opted to stay. The man has spent money out of his own pocket to make sure the kids have food, cleats, anything that the kids need for wrestling and football. The man will be sorely missed, so I just wanted to have him recognized here. And you know, I'd also like to thank the administration for getting the bus in a timely fashion, because we had the whole team go to the visitation, and we had the whole team sign a helmet, and we put it on his casket, and his wife and Coach Cohan's brother and sister came up and personally wanted me to thank the high school and the South Redford for the school district to do what we did to show up. So I just wanted to let you guys know.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is Plus Delta Plan for Improvement. Mrs. Davis.
Madam President, what processes help the board's work this evening? Plus us.
Are there any?
To the chair,
Yes.
I think we had a nice turnout of new hires and their families, so it was nice to see a full audience today.
Yes.
Anything else?
Anyone
What
else?
processes, oh, sorry. What processes could help the board's work in the future? Deltas?
Are there any? Well, that's all right. 2 weeks in a row, no deltas, all right. Okay. Well, if there's nothing more that comes before this board, I adjourn the meeting at
7:20.